Welcome back to Farmer's Dynasty with the Rude Man. In the last episode, we bought this new field here. Let me get out of this tractor here. We bought this new field here, and I hired a worker to work on it. And he finished up, so looks like he's gone. And I started fertilizing, but I ran into nighttime, so I'm going to go take a break for the evening. We'll come back in when we're well fed and well slept, rested I should say, and we'll get started back on this. Let's head into the barn. I'm getting hungry, it says. Oh, look at that fence. It's all nice and new. Gutters are new. Sweet. Let's head in. I think Charlotte's probably already hit the hay. No, not yet. She hasn't. What time is it? It's it's not even 8 o'clock. But boy, I'm starving. I gotta eat. Let me have some pumpkin soup, I guess. I'm running out of food here. And some zucchini. Now I gotta go down and find some food. Food. Need sleep though too. Alright, let's go down and see if the farm wife... Where is Charlotte anyway? She's outside, it looks like. Let's go talk to her. And then we'll check out some food before we go to bed. She's out with the chickens. They eat this late, I guess. Who keeps opening this door? This gate is always open, and I don't open it. I wonder if Charlotte goes through it. I don't think so, and the reason I say that is because that gate would always be open even before I got married. So, I don't know what the deal is with that. Hey, darling.
Honey?
So nice to see you, dear. I can't see her. All I see is that pole right there.
Nice to see you, love. How are you?
She's, and she's happy. She's so happy. All right, well, that's good. We got to keep her happy.
Honey?
What do you think about the fence and everything? I fixed the fence all up. Pretty cool, huh? She thinks it's afternoon. All right, let's just go through this. I just want to... I don't know whether this does any good. I think it does.
You look so good, it almost makes me speechless.
Okay, it's nice to hear. Thank you. I can't shake the feeling that if I don't talk to her once in a while... Okay, she seems to like me very much. I hope so. It's my wife.
Hi, sugar.
I'm afraid that if you don't chat her up once in a while... she'll get where she doesn't like you anymore or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Just something I'm thinking. Is there something you need?
Is there something you need, darling?
No, not at the moment.
Oh, finally she talks. All right. I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed. Are you coming?
Just a little tired. She's going to bed soon. She says that all the time, so... I think it's just part of the game where she's not going to respond in oh yeah, hey, I'd love to go to bed. Come on, let's go. Doesn't work that way. And I can't prove it in a court of law because I've actually taken time to sit and watch, and she never comes up. So here's the thing. I've actually sat in this chair and waited for her to come to bed. And time flew, and she never did come up. I think she teleports when it's time. So, I don't know. I can't mess around with it. I got to take care of myself. Right. Okay, look at that. We're all hunky-dory. She sleeps in a little bit. That's fine. I'm going to go down and see if there's food cooked. And then we'll get back to that field. Right, so she's made me a couple of pizzas. I'll take one of those. Let's grab one of those. And we'll grab some fish dinner. And a couple of hamburgers. I don't need that many. Well, let's just do 3 hamburgers. Right, okay, I've got a little bit of milk. I've got some eggs. Let's see. Right, I'm just going to leave that. All right, let's get out of here, and let's go up. Wait a minute, before I do, what did I have in my inventory? I don't have anything in my inventory, but that's fine. All right, I was going to make some soup, but she doesn't make the soup. I have to make my own soup, which is okay. I don't mind that. But let's get back to the tractor. The sun's just coming up. Time to go to work. Got to watch the traffic, though. They'll run right over your ass. Tell you what. Pardon my French. Okay, so all we need to do is we're going to fertilize, and then we're going to manure. And after we do that, then we're going to hire another worker to come in and seed. So I can get on to other things. So let's turn this on. And let's head out. And as I said in the last episode, there's going to be places where I kind of hit and miss with all this fertilizing and stuff. And I'm just going to let it go. It was kind of bothering me because I wanted everything to be 100%. And I just couldn't get it to 100%. I couldn't figure out where I was missing. You can see it here with this, but still, look at that sheen on the dirt. It just looks like plastic. Now, see, there's a place you can see where I missed when I turned the corner. But with the manure, you can't really tell. All right, I'm down to 39% on the fertilizer. I was going to show it to you, and I missed it. When I came into the game, the worker's tractor was buried up to the hubs in the dirt. It was just the funniest thing. I'm coming down on fertilizer here. I'm missing big chunks here. All right, let me stop here and clean up these little areas I kind of missed. That's a pretty good size area right there, so let's clean that up. And then I'm going to go fill this thing up again. A couple of spots here and see if I can get both of them with one whack. I don't think so. Right, I'm missing big whacks here going in a circle, so I'm going to probably turn around and just go up and down from this point through the middle. They're big, big whacks I've missed here. Look at that. I'm missing quite a bit. Alright, let's turn it off. We'll head back to the barn. Hopefully I bought enough fertilizer. I may have to buy some more. Can't remember, but it doesn't seem like it's all that expensive. Now, if we can just get this thing backed in properly. There's quite the ridge there. I'm not getting it in far enough. Darn it. Alright, hang on. Let me switch it to CVT2, get a little more oomph to it. How come I'm not getting the fertilizer thing? Huh, that's odd. Alright, I'm going to fill it. It's fertilizer in stock. I'm down quite low on fertilizer. But I think I got enough to finish the field. And I'm hoping the cows are just pooping up a storm so I have lots of manure. Or silage, or not silage. Slurry, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so before I clean up these edges here, here's what I'm going to do. I missed quite a bit there. You can see quite a few streaks. I'm going to just go up and down the field, I think. So let's start this thing moving. And I'm just going to do this. The way I look at it, if I miss a few spots, you know, the main thing is I'll get a better yield with some fertilizer than none at all. So if I miss a few little bitty spots, it isn't going to kill anything. Plus, it's hard to say for sure if I'm actually missing that much, because the graphics in game are kind of funny. They change all the time. Like I'll be on a field that's flat like this, and all of a sudden you'll be able to see the plow ridges again after it'd been cultivated. It's kind of strange. But you have to remember, this is still early access. They're still working on the game. So we'll put up with a few things because it's part of the deal. God, we've used half our fertilizer already. I'm going to have to go to the store. Down to a third. I think it still spreads even though you're on a place that's already been spread. In Farm Simulator 17, if you fertilize a field and you miss a spot and you drive over it with the fertilizer, it looks like it's spreading, but it doesn't actually use any fertilizer until it gets to a spot that actually needs fertilizer. With this game, I think that's not the case. I think if I left my machine running, it would just all dump on the ground. I don't know that to be a fact. It's just kind of a feeling. Oh, we're out. We're out of fertilizer. Okay. Run us back to the farm and we'll run to the store and grab Samoa. And we'll grab the slurry and start slinging some poo. I need to get a roof on the old barn. The homestead. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. I can't even get the damn thing in the barn. Hang on. I'm just going to go to the store. I'll be right back. How did I do that? Help. Let's run up and get a bus. Going to catch a bus. Head to the fertilizer farm. The fertilizer store. We're going to Sears. Alright, now let's see. It is this one here, I believe. Agriculture shop. That's just another word for Sears. Okay, fertilizer. Gimme, gimme. Look at that dirty old truck. I need to wash it. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing in there. Darn it all. I don't have enough room. Let me... Need to get that cedar out of there. It's in the way. Alright, stop. Stop. Don't move. Right there. Alright. Fill it up with fertilizer. And we're off. Get this job done. Man, tractor's dirty. You can color your tractors. You can paint your tractors. But I haven't done it because I don't know if it costs money. I'm afraid to spend money just on such a frivolous thing because money's kind of hard to come by in this game. And I don't mind a yellow tractor. Don't bother me a bit. Where did I leave off? Oh man, it's so hard to tell sometimes. Did I actually make it that far? I guess I did. Alright, here we go. We're going to finish this little patch up and then we'll run around and try to clean up some of those places that I missed. Man, I sure mucked this one up. I didn't do a very good job on this field. This is kind of like painting, isn't it? It's not, it's kind of surreal. It's like you're painting the field. If that makes any sense, that's kind of what it feels like. Like you're just spray painting something on. That little patch right there. You know, I think you're supposed to, every time you get through a line, you're supposed to turn the fertilizer off and then line the tractor up and turn it on again. Oh my God, that'd take forever. I guess if a little fertilizer is good, a lot of fertilizer is better. Get that roundy right there. And that one right there. Finish up that little patch in the middle there. Yeah, and this spreader doesn't spread very far. One of these days I'll buy a new one. Okay, now let me stop this and get a good look at where we're at here. Let's see, plowed, cultivated. Fertilizer's only 87%. We got 44 left in here. Let's go see where we've missed. I know I missed this corner over here. Right here. Because I took a real wide round turn there. There's a patch right there. Let's go around. We're still 88%. There's a patch here. Patch there. Wow, the cultivator didn't do a very good job in this corner. Look at the ridges. Alright, now I can't see because of the sunshine. Alright, there's a big patch. And there's some there. Let's run up down here. 89%. If I get up into the 90s, I'll be happy. Yeah, I've only got 14% more. Let me turn it off. I head down to this corner and call it quits. Because I'm 89. There's a patch right there. Let's get it. Right here's a little bit. Let's grab that little patch down here. All right, we're 90%. I don't know where in the heck I could have missed that much. Empty. Well, you know what? I'm going to call it quits. We're 90%. That's better than a kick in the rear. 91%. That's good enough for government work. And then we'll get the poo spreader. Dangerous crossing here. Now I'm going to take this spreader. Yeah, I'm going to drop it right. Whoa! Drop it right there. Alrighty then. Oh, there's a big spot I missed there on that field. Now, is that the rear of the thing? I think that's the rear. Let's go from the other side. What's the matter with this tractor? All right, let's see. Okay, we got poo going in, and it's full. Hope it doesn't slop over and get on my boots. Bring a new meaning to there's a snake in your boots. There's a turd in your boots. Look at the exhaust on this tractor. Looks like they're all steam engines or something. Looks like steam. Doesn't look like exhaust. Look how pretty my fence is looking. Alright, same thing here. I'm just going to kind of go, well, I don't know. Let's just do it, I guess. I'm going to go around once so I got myself a little bit of a header. Of course, now that I'm doing something else, I can see the spots I missed. This is a lot of fun. Right. Not. Yeah, it's a little bit harder to see where the poo's at than when you put the fertilizer down. It's a little bit darker, but it doesn't, I mean, it's like, it's not real defined where it's actually at. Yeah, we're down to 10% already. Oh man, I hope them cows are pooing. Of course, if I don't have manure on there, I guess it's no big deal. I'm still going to get harvest. I just won't get as good a harvest. I'm anxious to get to harvest this time because now that I can hire a worker to help me, I can hire somebody to harvest and I can actually pick up the grain. And I'm curious as to how that works. I think I was looking at the wrong percentage because manure is still 14%. And this was supposed to be cultivated. See what I mean about the graphics? This is supposed to be cultivated, but now all of a sudden I've got all the plow rings, the plow ridges back, the furrows. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong damn thing. I was looking at the percentage of the field that's done, which is now up to 18%. My manure is clear up to 64%. The manure lasts longer than the fertilizer, I think. Which is a good thing, because I can buy fertilizer. I don't know if I can buy manure. Oh, this is going to slow me down. All these plow ridges. I don't know why that happens. It's supposed to be smooth because it was cultivated. But the game does that. It's just all of a sudden you'll be on a flat field and 1 second later the graphics changes and the plow furrows are back. I'm down to 25% on the manure. %, manured. Well, I keep getting myself confused as to what percent I'm looking at. I guess I'll know when the poo runs out because it'll quit spraying it out. Alright, now, I don't know, because of those ridges, if I should keep going this way or... I don't know if it matters. Let's run up the field here a little bit. Still have 37% poo-poo in the tank. Well, it only makes sense that the poo goes further, only in the sense if you're looking at the volume of the tank, that spreader's very small. It wouldn't hold that much fertilizer, would it? It's barely bigger than one that you carry in your hand and turn the crank and walk around your yard, if you've seen those. Well, this is a poopy job, but somebody's got to do it. I wonder why you can't hire a worker to do this. I think it's because they don't have access to poo. Don't know. Maybe that's something for the future. I'm getting my furrows back. I'm getting hungry. It must be the smell of all those poos making me hungry. Well, I'm almost out of poo. I'll stop to eat when I am done or empty. Oh, here it is. Thought I lost my way there for a minute. So I missed the Black Panther when it was out in theaters recently, here in my area. So I went ahead and bought it on Vudu and watched it here the other day, because I still haven't seen Infinity Wars either, and it's been out for several weeks, the Avengers, and I want to go see it. Alright, we're done. Let me eat. I want to go see it, but I wanted to see the Black Panther first, because Black Panther came out before it, and Black Panther is in the Infinity Wars, the character. So I thought it might be well if I did see the Black Panther. So we did. We watched it, and we're going to go this afternoon while it's still playing. It's been playing for weeks and weeks, so I want to see it before it's gone from the theaters. I'm getting to the point where movies are so expensive now. I mean, terribly. For both my wife and I to go to the movies is $32. Now, it wouldn't be that expensive if we didn't want, popcorn and pop. But listen, we don't even get our individual popcorn and pop. We get one large soda and one large bag of popcorn, and that's it. Plus the movie, $32. It's just so expensive, and there's no way I'm going to pay for 3D. The 3D, in my opinion, doesn't add that much to the movie to pay the extra price. And then you got to wear the stupid glasses. 3D at first I think was a little bit of a novelty, but I can tell you that there are certain movies I've watched in 3D that, whoa, I'm spreading poo everywhere. there's been movies I've watched in 3D that actually the 3D was a distraction to watching the movie. And then there's other movies that there are only certain portions of the movie that are in 3D. You know, like somebody throws a spear at your head, and that's in 3D, but the rest of the movie's not. I mean, it's kind of touch and go with some of those. I just don't. The novelty of it isn't worth the money, so we just don't go to 3D anymore. And we're not the only ones. It appears like in our theater, when 3D movies first started being big, almost all the showings were in 3D. What I mean by that, if you look at the schedule for the day of showing movies, you'll see they're playing at noon, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And most of those were 3D, and there was maybe 1 or 2 versions of the movie during the day playing in 2D. It's the complete opposite now. If you look at the movie schedule, 3D only plays once a day, and it's later in the evening on one screen. And so we're not the only ones not paying for 3D. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, this has been kind of a boring video because I haven't done anything but fertilize and manure. I apologize for that. I didn't have anything else to do right now because the only other thing I have to do while the crops are growing is to hire myself out as a handyman and plow and fertilize somebody else's field. So that's pretty much all I had to do. But anyway, I'm gonna probably go ahead and call it an episode here. I'll finish this out. When I come back, I'm gonna probably do some more working as a hired hand so I can make some money, buy equipment. I want to buy next, I think I'm going to buy the as far as equipment, I don't think I'm going to buy any more equipment now. I think what I'm going to do next is to buy that truck, the one that you can haul building materials on, and start working on the house a little bit, because once I'm done with that, hauling the material, I can sell that thing, get my money back, and then maybe buy a new fertilizer spreader or a manure spreader, something a little bit better than what I'm using. That should speed this process up. But in the meantime, I'm going to end it here. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you back on the farm in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.